This is your Adventist News Update, a service of the South Bahamas Conference of Seventh-day Adventists. I'm Andrea Musgrove. Coming up in the news, Outstanding Youth awarded for excellence in service. First Haitian Women's Symposium held in the South Bahamas Conference. And relief supplies presented to ADRA Bahamas. These stories and more on this week's Adventist News Update. This is your Adventist News Update. Thank you for joining us this week. On Sunday, December 1st at 7:30 p.m., the Youth Department of the North Bahamas Conference held its 2013 Youth Gala Awards Banquet at the Hilton Oughton Convention Center in Grand Bahama. The evening's focus was to highlight the most outstanding youth throughout the local congregations within the North in the areas of youth evangelism, active participation, and community outreach. Pastor Desmond Stirrup, Youth Director of the North Bahamas Conference, presented the Youth Directors Award to Kristen Saunders from the Shiloh Seventh-day Adventist Church. Kristen, a young, dynamic, and passionate singer, was commended for consistent contributions in a number of the local churches in the area of music ministry. Also among the many awards, Pastor Andrew Burrows, Youth Director for the Atlantic Caribbean Union, made a special presentation to Patrick Brown, who won the Union's Bible Bowl competition held in the Cayman Islands earlier in October of this year. Patrick will be representing Atlantic Caribbean Union in the Inter-American Division's Bible Boom Finals to be held in Cuba during this weekend. Pastor Burrows also recognized Paris Williams, who will represent the ATCU in Mexico City in January of 2014 in a 4-month initiative known as 1 Year in Mission, OYIM, where she will be trained along with other youth from throughout the IAD in small group ministry, community services, and evangelism. Continue to pray for the Youth Department of the North Bahamas Conference. The Women's Ministries Department of the South Bahamas Conference made conference history as they hosted the first Haitian Women's Symposium at the GMCI on Sunday, December 1st. Ladies from around the Haitian churches in the conference joined with Bahamian women and those of other nationalities in a unique blend of culture as they tackled issues common to all women. With most participants at the event dressed in white and a colored scarf, the morning was said to be refreshing both spiritually and emotionally. Guest speakers presented on an array of topics including skin care, cervical and breast cancer, and unity amongst different nationalities. In attendance were Denise Johnson, Women's Ministries Director of the Atlantic Caribbean Union, and Joan Scavala, Education Director of the South Bahamas Conference. Those in attendance were blessed and look forward to next year's symposium. This week's History Question is coming up next, so get ready.
Your history question of the day is: when was the Bethany Seventh-day Adventist Church formed? Was it A, April 5th, 1997, B, April 13th, 1998, or C, July 16th, 1996?
When we come back after the break, more news about the sizable donation made to ADRA Bahamas.
I remember when a youth and mission team came to my country. Not only did the team members impact our community through living out what it means to follow Christ, but I think God did something special in their lives too. Each of the team members are now living out their journey as Christians with a strong foundation in cross-cultural ministry. Carrie is a medical doctor in urban Washington, D.C. Jennifer is a school teacher in the small community where her husband pastors a church in Michigan. And Dave is teaching English in Asia. Youth in Mission not only moved them into action, but it changed my life too. My life was changed through their example of Christian living. And now I am following Jesus on an incredible journey. When you are a part of Youth in Mission, you will impact the lives of people in ways you may never know, and you will experience God in a new way.
Welcome back to News Update. Ali McIntosh Children's Charities, in partnership with a ministry based in the United States called One Hope, One Life, along with its president, Pastor Frank Schindler of Dallas, Texas, will warm the hearts of thousands of Bahamian children this year. In the past, this humanitarian group, along with another local charity called Shoes for Tots, has provided aid to a number of islands in the Bahamas, and their assistance from their partners increases every year, which enables them to assist more persons.
We have been sending shoes to different places throughout the Bahamas. Of course, every year they have increased their donation to about 500 more shoes. And so every time they increase their donation, we extend our reach. So this year, I think we've gone to about 6 islands in regards to sending donations of shoes and other products.
Among their many beneficiaries this year, the group has provided care packages for the Adventist Disaster and Relief Agency for distribution. And on Tuesday, December 3rd, Pastor Lyndon Williams, director of ADRA Bahamas and the Community Service Department of the South Bahamas Conference of Seventh-day Adventists, was on hand to receive the relief materials on behalf of the South Bahamas Conference. The items include 1,500 pairs of new children's shoes, 1,300 pounds of rice and soy meal packages, over 1,000 care packages including hygiene items, along with more than 1,000 book and pencil parcels. Ms. McIntosh spoke of why such philanthropic work is so important to her.
I think I've inherited that to some degree from my mother, who's been doing it since she was 12. She's now 73, and she's still very much actively involved in charitable work and raising shoes and clothes and other things for the needy. And I think I have only been doing it for the past 18 years. I'm doing it because the need is there, not necessarily because it is just something to do, but the need is there, and people constantly call me for help, and when they do, it makes me have to make a concerted effort to find a way to help them.
The official launch of the CD Ivories and Meditation will be held on Saturday, December 21st at 4 p.m. in conjunction with the concert of the Meister Singers of the South Bahamas Conference. The CD reflects the musical compositions of the artist, Audrey Dean-Wright, and 100% of the proceeds from this effort will go to her alma mater, Bahamas Academy. Among the many compositions of Mrs. Wright, she is known for arrangements such as Lord, Make Me an Instrument of Thy Peace, We Shall See Jesus, and Who Am I, Lord? And just this year, she composed theme songs for the South Bahamas Conference's camp meeting and the Festival of the Laity. Mrs. Wright told of her recent work that took almost 2 years to complete.
It's a CD of hymn arrangements with 2 of my original composition on it. It's called Ivories and Meditation. And it's a project, I am playing the piano. It's a project that was started 2 years ago, and I want to give back to Bahamas Academy that had, impacted me so much, not only getting me ready to be a productive and competent citizen, but also my spiritual life, of course, that will carry me into eternity. And I just want to give back to Bahamas Academy.
Mrs. Wright recommends that the CD is most suited for Friday evening meditations and has suggested that the proceeds be used to further develop the music program of Bahamas Academy. And in upcoming events in the South Bahamas Conference, Seraphic Sounds presents Christmas 2013 with Allison Mason Roll and Lee Callender at the Presbyterian Kirk on Sunday, December 15th at 6 p.m. in aid of 10-month-old Saray Watson's liver transplant. Saray's grandmother, Fedora Hannah from the Peardale Seventh-day Adventist Church, says that soon after birth, the infant was diagnosed with a life-threatening disease called biliary atresia, and since then continuous prayers have been ascending for little Saray. The benefit concert is only one means to assist this family, but if you would like more information of how you can help, visit the website www.wonderfund.org or call 341-2429 at the Adventist Book and Nutrition Center on Tonic Williams Darling Highway to get tickets. Other performers at the concert will include the College of the Bahamas Choir and Wayne Smith on the steel pan. And the Health and Lifestyle Training Program with lifestyle counselor Tavia Gittens and her team from the Heartland Institute in Virginia started on December 2nd and will continue to the 16th at the former Bahamas Academy Gym on Wolf Road. Sessions are being held on Sunday through Wednesday from 6:30 to 8:30 in the evening. Instruction is being provided in hydrotherapy, simple massage therapy, healthy cooking, and much more. So be sure to catch the final week. The ASI weekend will be held this weekend from the December 7th through to the 8th at the Message of Hope Seventh-day Adventist Church under the theme Sharing Jesus in the Marketplace. The guest speaker for the Sabbath morning on December 7th will be Pastor L.V. McMillan, and there will be a number of seminars including networking, family budgeting, starting a small business, the importance of insurance, and how to live healthy lifestyles. And also this Sabbath, December 7th, the Centerville Seventh-day Adventist Church will recognize its anniversary in a day of musical celebration at the church on 5th Terrace in Centerville. You are invited to worship services at 11 a.m. and 3:30 p.m. Choirs from nearby churches will be performing as well, so plan to support this church family and be blessed as they rejoice in more than 102 years of sharing the gospel.
Cholesterol is a fatty substance that is essential for the body. Too much cholesterol in the blood can cause health problems. Cholesterol is a fatty substance produced naturally by your liver and found in your blood. The two main types of cholesterol are low-density lipoprotein, LDL, also known as bad cholesterol, which increases your risk of getting coronary heart disease. Also, high-density lipoprotein, HDL, also known as good cholesterol, because it helps to protect you against coronary heart disease. Most people with high cholesterol feel perfectly well and often have no symptoms. Therefore, the best way to find out if your cholesterol is high is to have a blood test. Making lifestyle changes, especially changing some of the foods you eat, is very important to help to reduce high cholesterol or LDL cholesterol. Some tips are: use oil, spreads, and margarines made from canola, sunflower or olive oil, and dairy blends that have earned the Heart Foundation tick instead of butter. Use salad dressings and mayonnaise made from oils such as canola, sunflower, soybean, olive, sesame, and peanut oils. Have 2 to 3 servings of 150 grams each of oily fish every week. Snack on plain, unsalted nuts and fresh fruit. Eat plenty of vegetables. Choose whole grain bread, cereal, pasta, rice, and noodles. Limit fast food consumption and limit salty, fatty, and sugary snack foods. I'm Kenesha Henson, and this has been your health tip, courtesy of Adventist Television. And remember, God wants us to prosper and be in good health.
And now we go to the Record and Focus Christian News magazine.
Christian advocacy groups often feel they're a voice in the wilderness when it comes to raising awareness of the persecuted church in the Middle East. But now it seems they have an ally in the UK government. Baroness Sayeeda Warsi, the first Muslim to hold the ministerial portfolio for faith and communities. According to Time magazine, Baroness Warsi said religious persecution in the Middle East is producing a hemorrhage of Christians leaving the region. The minister mentioned Syria, Iran and Pakistan and pointed to Iraq, where since 1990 the Christian population has dwindled from 1.2 million to just 200,000. She said religious persecution is the 21st century's biggest challenge and calls for new cooperation between countries and religions to bring peaceful coexistence.
Your history question of the day was, when was the Bethany Seventh-day Adventist Church formed? The correct answer is A. April 5th, 1997.
Christmas is coming, and Bahamians are busy getting ready for the shortest 24 hours of the year. I love our tradition of cleaning and painting and just get everything just right so we can have that real Christmas feeling in the house. You know what I'm talking about. But in all of our preparation, let's remember those less fortunate than we are and find some way to spread the joy a little further than our own little circle of family and friends. Let's all find a way to share Jesus and let him make our lives fresh and clean. On behalf of the production team of News Update, especially Laverne Stirrup and Aiken Barr, thanks for joining us for this week's broadcast. I'm Andrea Musgrove.